Welcome back to the Butter Bunch. My name is Jacob Butter, and today I am here bringing you, well, exactly what it says in the title. I am creating Dragon Ball characters in Gacha Club. And I've noticed that on the Butter Bunch we have one Dragon Ball video, one Gacha video. Now we're going to have 1.5 of each, because of course we are. And also because I do need some more visuals for certain scenes in, if I'm going to do like Dragon Ball What Ifs. It's sometimes better to have some customized things, particularly, for example, Piccolo's actual son. What does the baby look like? There's no visuals I can pick off the internet, so I had to make something from scratch. But then I also made some of the characters in here as well. So, here we are. I have Gacha Club open, and I'll just show you the characters that I have made, because I've made them prior to this recording, because I'm not going to go through all that process experimentation. And here we go. So the first one, obviously, is Goku. So you can tell here that there's a few limitations I'm going to have to work around, but then again, that is the nature of Gacha Club. That's just what happens. So if we come into here, you can see that I have tanned his skin ever so slightly, going all the way down there. I have also actually changed his head size to 15, because the normal Gacha head size was all the way it's further up there than that. And sometimes now it doesn't actually go down properly. Yeah, sometimes for some reason on my computer it doesn't let me click. It goes take me through 2 instead of 1. I don't get why yet. I left him at normal height because I used to use Goku as the template for the other ones, because why not? Something to do. Then of course I go into here. So for the hair I chose 155 because that's the only one that really had the actual like Goku spike to it. You can see right here that his sane hairstyle kind of lets him go up like that, but there's not really a way of replicating that. And then of course I've got the front hair as best I could. That was on the first page, it's front hair 10, normal as can be. Again, but you'll hear me say this a lot, but that was the best that I could do given what was an option here. So yeah, the eyes are another thing as well. The eyes, they might look a bit daunting to the Gacha people, because I basically removed his irises. Yeah, I just whitened out both the outline and the actual color of the iris itself, because the Dragon Ball characters don't really have irises. Well, some of them do actually, I'll get to them later, but most of them, especially the male characters, don't really have irises. Interestingly enough, one of the most popular animes of all time doesn't actually have the anime eyes, which were oh so typical. As for the clothes, again, I did what I could. There's no real gi like he has here. I mean, there's this kind of gi, but if you see from Goku again over here, sorry, the Facebook, I should have turned notifications off for that. So if you see here, his gi doesn't actually like go round him like that. It doesn't actually wrap around like a usual martial arts gi. It stays like that. The logo for the Turtle School, there's no equivalent here. I could have given him a shirt logo, but that looks really off, so I'm not going to do that. There is actually a sleeve in here that does have armbands, but his armbands are pure blue, so those didn't work. So instead, I went to extra and gave him this. You'll see lots of those, especially all the fighters. They all have armbands. There are a few reoccurring things. Goku's shoes kind of look like that. There's like a bit of a lace there. Again, nothing of the sword, so I just went with whatever was here. And also to cover up with the pants there, because you can see that actually... wait, what shoe number do I have? Yeah, so if you see, actually, I changed the shoes. His socks are exposed. You never see Goku's socks, so I keep the shoes as they are. I did have to give him a nose, which I did adjust to his features, because obviously the Gacha noses in general look really weird, so there's this adjustments there. And yeah, of course I had to give him a nose because, well, Krillin. Enough said. Speaking of whom, Krillin's actually here. So... yeah, also the thing with people's eyes, sometimes I'm not able to find proper eyes for any of them. And for Krillin, actually, his eyes there are actually the same color as his skin. So, not even just white eyes, he just has the same color eyes as his skin. So again, I imitated that as a skin tone. You can see a little bit of a little bit of white on the sides of his eyes like that. But again, closest approximation. Actually, I should really have chosen outline black for this, you know, just hollow his eyes like that. Can I do that? There we go. It's loading very slowly. As for his face, again, the only character without a nose. We can give him a little bit of a mouth like that. There you go. It's Krillin time, of course. And of course, his gi is almost exactly the same as Goku's. He doesn't have the blue shirt underneath, so he just wears his normal orange, and that's why he's like that, so he doesn't have the blue underneath. And yeah, then of course the pants are the same. The socks doesn't really matter, because the pants cover that, in his case. And yeah, shoes, 46. Next up, I think I'm going to show you, Gohan. There we go. So here's Gohan. Again, he has more of a nose. I modeled him off of Goku's character. I made his nose a little bit smaller as well, and also you can see here that I'm going for Gohan at the time he goes to Namek, because as you saw in the end of the Saiyan saga, as you saw in What If Piccolo Had a Son, I got to the end of the Saiyan saga and went into the Namek saga, and so of course you've got his hair there, which of course made him look like a young Mo Howard apparently. No, to see what Mo Howard looks like, I just go with what Team 4 stars say on that one. Again, eyes the same as his dad's. I did try and customize the different eyes on them, but I mean, particularly on Gohan, this actually looks way better than anything else. And then for his actual clothes, as you can see, I was trying to get this this weird scarf thing that he's got. Again, closest approximation. He's got really baggy pants as well. Like, I don't know if you can see in that image or not. He's got, yeah, his whole outfit is very baggy, so maybe it's that it wasn't, like, particularly custom made for him. And then, of course, he has his red wristbands instead of the blue ones that Goku and Krillin have. But he's still got them. And, of course, the shoes are just whatever. Shoes 69, because why not? But then, since we've done the whole Son family, I'll show you Chi-Chi. Now, Chi-Chi, I must say, I like this one. I like this one because, actually, I'm going to go into here. Also, I've reshaped the chin on all of them except for Gohan, I think. Maybe Krillin as well. But yeah, Chi-Chi's eyes, she's got eyes 9, and she actually does have irises. See? She's got irises. So, I was actually able to make her eyes look pretty normal. Of course, she's still in the default girl pose, because of course I used her for that. And then I did the purple dress and the bracelets and everything. And one thing I will say I'm disappointed at with the Chi-Chi design actually is the shoes. I could not salvage the shoes because, I mean, look at that. Look at those fabulous shoes. I mean, down to the fact that the socks come over them so well, you know, the shine on them. I know, the actual color scheme which goes with that outfit as well. Get away, Facebook. No, get away. No, we need to see these shoes, okay? No more notifications. I don't care what's going on in that group chat. Don't know. But look at those shoes. Look at those shoes. I want those shoes. They would probably be severely uncomfortable, and they probably won't be my size because I've got massive feet. But I want those shoes. Give me those shoes. Let's go with Yamcha next. Now, Yamcha, remember, I don't know if you remember, but in DBZ there was an episode where they actually, Android 19 does, like, assess the quantity of the percentage of match between, like, Son Goku and Yamcha.
Orange jumpsuit, black spiky hair, higher than average power level. Son Goku, 94%.
I don't remember him having a scar.
87%.
And yeah, I know that Yamcha's scar doesn't, like, leave a bleeding mark across his face, and his eye actually is over the top of it, but again, closest approximation, because Gacha. And then I left his gi exactly the same as Goku's. Maybe I should have changed that, actually. Does Yamcha have the same, Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, of course, because Goku's gi is actually weighted, so he should have the same clothing as Krillin in this. Let me just fix that. There we go. Does he have a belt? Oh yeah, he does. I should have given him a belt. There we go. And then we make that. blue. Darker blue? Lighter blue. There we go. Maybe his shoes are different. Yeah, his shoes are different. No, he's actually got visible socks. Okay. Alright then. Well, if he's got visible socks, then we can allow that. And then, yeah, they're the same colour. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I made some differences. Like, I also changed his nose as well. I wanted to make him look like Goku, but different enough to Goku. So, you have like Yamcha, Goku. Yamcha, Goku. Apparently I also made him the same height as well. Did I make him the same height? I did. Okay, I might change that later, but again, not too much of an issue. Since we've shown you Yamcha, let's show you Bulma. So yeah, Bulma once again in a Namek uniform. I know she doesn't have that star there, but what she does have is a hairband, which I tried to work around. There are actually no other headbands apart from that one, so there's no plain one, so she's kept the star there. I don't know. Maybe she wants to keep on capturing her youth, I don't know. I mean, classic Bulma, of course. So yeah, it's difficult to say from that demo picture there how far back her hair actually goes, because look, sometimes in this one, it looks like it goes way further down than it actually does. So I think that's why I made it so that her hair went down as far as it did, like the back hair over here. I probably should fix that actually. Let's fix that. See, this is a learning process for me as well. Yes, there we go. Alright, there you go, new Bulma. It's got her short hair, she's got her little nose, and then she has the actual Namek outfit, which I tried to do. Again, there's like a sort of belt thing here, which the closest thing I got was this. Minor difficulties. And then actually her outfit is a nice black and yellow, so a good medium there. I mean, yes, this is actually a jacket. Yes, that's the jacket that's the closest. And then there was sleeves that I had to actually have come out that way. Again, not ideal, but not entirely bad either. So we have next Tenshin Han. And right away, of course, we all know that Tenshin Han has 3 eyes. He is from what is known as the 3-eyed clan of humans. Right there, referred to as the Triclops. Again, not an option. That would be very interesting if it's an option to grow a 3rd eye on your forehead in Gacha, but alas, that is not the case, and cannot be done. I like Tenshin Han's outfit in particular, because there's nothing else really that defines, you know, his his features, really. I think I might have molded him off Krillin. I molded him off Krillin. So yeah, Tenshin Han's outfit here clearly like has a bit of a slip there. Obviously, as far as nudity in Gacha goes, not really possible anymore, so had to be done that way. And you still have a little bit of a strap there as a reference to where it's supposed to be. Not that there's an option to colour it any differently. I have tried, and it did not work. This sub-colour here colours the sash and nothing else. Speaking of different colours, the wristbands are 2 different colours this time, as are Tenshin Han's right there. They're not like exactly the same model as before, but it's close enough, I would say. Chitsu here, look at him. Again, I think he's almost as short as... yeah, he's pretty much the same height as Gohan. I think that's quite accurate. Chitsu's always been a mystery to me. Like, what is his origin? I know about the 3-eyed clan for Tenshin Han, but where did Chitsu come from? I don't know, but I've certainly got big plans for Chitsu in this series. Because like, it is a series. I've written 7 parts, and I'm writing part 8. I will be continuing this, no matter what pops up. So yeah, then of course Chitsu, I have, let's see, based it off of that. So he has no sleeves, but he has the same armbands as Tenshin Han. He has his little hat there. I made it a beanie because it's the closest that I could get, and I also adjusted that for size. So I didn't scale it up, but I did definitely move it about, and I've adjusted the angles down there, which... there we go, 18. Wait, actually, I forgot, does Chitsu have a nose? Oh, he doesn't. He has no nose. Ooh, good thing I caught that. Okay, nose removed. There we go. Now he looks even more terrifying, but then again, he always kind of did. Alright, and second to last, we have my favourite character of Dragon Ball, which is Piccolo. And not just because my favourite colour is green. So you might notice here that yes, I've given him half of his weighted clothing, like his cape and such, and there's no like shoulder pads. I forgot that you can actually do some shoulder pads and stuff here. So maybe I'll find something. Yeah, so again, he has the belt, he has the purple, there's the purple outfit, again, purple gi. Of course, I molded it off of this image here, which is the one that I use in the thumbnail, I'm sure you'll recognize. Then we have him in this pose here with the actual weighted clothing. And yes, he wears a turban here. There is no turban in the Gacha hats. I checked. There's no... I checked all 7 pages. Just take my word for it, there's no turban. So I left his antennae there. Again, his nose I think is a little bit longer than that, but nothing else looked remotely good. And I did try and change his eyes and make him look a bit more stern and severe. Should change his mouth to reflect that. There we go. Okay, so I guess last but not least, I shall reveal now my first Dragon Ball OC. The what if Piccolo had a son? What would his son look like? Well, his son would look like this. And can I just say, for an app that has now taken steps to remove the chance of nudity, I must say that if I had coloured those shorts differently, that would be a vastly different image. And I can do that. Like, look, the pants are there. I can still colour that. I can press that button right now and the guy would be completely naked. But I'm not going to, obviously. Wouldn't do that. So yeah, I'm as for what his name is, I've called him Baby for now because I'm not revealing his name. I've got a name for him, obviously. Again, I've written 7.5 parts, but I'm not going to reveal it because it's going to be a surprise in the actual episode. It's all decided. You know, it's not like this channel has a following really to decide names. Otherwise, I would have consulted people. But for this time, I'm going to take charge and decide a name because also I like the name. Of course, the difference here between this guy is his wings. I chose these wings because I think they look the most Namekian, sort of. I think I used, like, Drum, for example, as a bit of reference. Or no, was it Drum or Symbol? I think it was Drum who had the wings. Yeah, it's Drum who had the wings. Also looks sort of demonic. He is the son of a demon, because people have said that Piccolo's a demon and an alien. You can be both. And Piccolo is both. So I think it works. So yeah, those are all of the characters. Clearly there's some room for improvement, and I might tweak the designs a little bit. I know, if people find this video and unearth it, then give me some feedback on what you think actually improved with the actual characters, what clothing changes I might give, what cosmetic changes. And once again, I resized all their heads so they wouldn't look like too much of a cartoony Gacha figure. I think I didn't reshape this guy's head. Yeah, I kept his head the same, because he's a baby, so he can do that. But Piccolo's far more proportionate. There you go. Nice and small. Not that he's a small brain. Piccolo's very smart and very mentally disciplined. So yeah, that's it for this video. So yeah, do give me your feedback, and, you know, by means of liking or disliking, show me what you actually thought of the video. And I will see you all in another Butter Bunch production. To the pip.